Brent Harden. My ham radio call is K4TIS.
All right.
And I've been a ham since 1957.
All right. And what do you like about field day? Why do you come out during the heat and do this for ham radio?
Well, it's the camaraderie. It's also, it's many things. It's a contest. It's emergency preparedness. For you to come out and throw up a radio station and communicate under adverse conditions. And this is definitely adverse conditions.
Right, right. And so, what do you have set up for your setup? What are you running for field day?
Well, we're going to be on the 7 megahertz 40 meter band, and we're running a sideband phone, and just make as many contacts as we can.
All right, and so your goal is to make as many contacts. Is it difficult on 40 meters when you're in the middle of field day?
It can be.
Okay. Why is that?
Just depending on how the band's working.
And is there a lot of people on 40 meters?
Sometimes if the band's dead, it's like a doornail.
And how many field days do you think you've done over the years?
Oh Lord, I don't know.
So probably more than 15 or 20, or?
Very well could be, I've done 15 or 20 here.
Because you used to be in Puerto Rico?
Yeah, I've done them down there. I've done them in Alabama, I've done them in Florida, I've done them in down southeast Georgia.
All right. And what about the setup and everything here? Is this a good setup that you have, or?
This is pretty good setup.
Okay.
It's covered, nicely covered. Plenty of room for antennas, and nobody around to bug you.
And normally you do our solar power?
Normally I do solar power, but it just didn't work out this year.
Okay. Anything else you'd like the ham radio people watching the video to know about what you think about field day?
Well, it's a good thing to do. It's one weekend a year. It's about the only contest I do a year. I'm not much of a contester, but it's the people getting together and working together to make it work.
And figure out problems with your radio or problems with your antenna.
Problems with radios, antennas, power.
Very good. All right, well, thanks. I hope you have a good field day.
Well, thank you.
Hi, I'm Aaron, in for ARRL, ham in the Mgra club, and got into radio as a Civil Air Patrol cadet, using 2 meter repeaters with their privileges,
Okay.
and met some buddies there that were hams, and they talked me into getting my ticket. So that's how I got my tech license.
Having a friend is usually like a lot of people get in that way. So
Exactly. So as a kid in high school or middle school, I can't remember at the time, but anyway, you know, we were able to talk through a repeater, and we were on other sides of a mountain. Our houses were, so it was cool. It was cool just to have I used a mag mount stuck to the side of my windowsill to an HT.
So you had friends that helped you and got you in radio, that sort of thing. So back to field day. So what is about field day that you like? You know, it's 90 whatever degrees out here. We're sweating and everything. Why are you here at field day doing this out in the field or out in the woods or whatever?
So quite a few reasons. One is, you know, the disaster preparedness idea. It's cool to flex your equipment and actually test your skills and see if you can actually pull it off with using nothing but emergency power and the antennas that you can pack in a car.
Right.
So that's really appealing to me. But mostly, honestly, it's the camaraderie, it's the fun. It's everybody that has a shared interest with you hanging out and learning from each other. And that's really what makes it worth sweating in the heat and all the other stuff.
So how many field days have you done in your career?
So I think honestly this is probably only my 4th field day, but I've been trying out winter field day. That's fun. But on my own, I do a lot of portable operating by myself.
All right. And so what do you have over here for the radios that you're using today?
So over here I got a FT817, and so that's our QRP station running over here, and it's going to be displaying FT8 because I know the ARRL wanted to show off capabilities of FT8 this year, so that's what that's here for. And that's running off a loop that you can't see from here, but I'm sure Chris will get a shot of it. Basically our bare bones digital station running over here.
Okay. And then what about all the fancy stuff over on this side?
So the fancier setup is my Go box I built. So there's IC7300 we're going to be running CW on it here at field day. But basically in my box I've got a power supply, VHF, UHF radio, HF tuner, speakers, and then some power distribution stuff, some of which you can't see in the back. But basically I've got these side panels here that just bolt on the front. So unplug everything, put these panels on the front and back, and it's a sealed container ready to go. Ready to go.
Sounds good. All right. Well, anything else you want people to know about your field day, how you feel, or field day experiences?
I'll say enjoy field day. It's a lot of fun. It sounds funny if you've never tried it, but once you try it, you'll be hooked.
All right. Thanks, Aaron.
Thanks.
All right. This is Robert, AB4RT, and that's right, AB4RT.
That's right, AB4RT.
And Robert, what is it that you like about field day, and why do you like coming?
I like the fellowship. I like coming out and visiting with people. A lot of times we don't get together. I like operating. I'm running a digital station. There's a chance to make a few hundred contacts. And most of the time it doesn't exist because I enjoy setting up. I enjoy putting antennas and making sure everything works.
What kind of setup do you have for field day? You said you make a couple of hundred contacts, but what kind of setup do you have?
I've got most everything built into one box. The ICOM 7000 radio, tuner, power supply. So it's just portable. I pick it up, go, plug it in. The computer, I just plug it into a USB port. An extra monitor, that's not even necessary.
Right.
I got grounding rods in. I've got very much surge arresters in. I have not taken a direct lightning yet, but I'm taking close ones without damage.
What how many field days have you done? Do you think in your ham radio license?
About 12.
And you come out here and you spend the whole time, or you have to spend just a little bit of time, or how does it?
I come out here and set up, and we start operating. I I usually operate around the clock.
And
Toast time to 2 o'clock the next day.
And that gives you a couple of hundred by the end of Sunday.
Last year was 307.
And usually the digital station is more than the voice, or
The digital points count twice. Yeah.
the points, and then
The contacts, they're pretty close.
yeah, the number of contacts were pretty close to what the voice was doing last year. So. All right, well, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
This year I got to leave early, so it won't be quite as many.
Right. Well, I just wanted to, get some comments from you, so see how we can put that together. So, thank you. The components on your box there. Show us what you have on your box.
Well, start out with power supply. 40 amp switching power supply. Feeds the radio. The radio goes to the tuner. Got an external speaker. I got fan control for the fans in the back. I got lights come up the front. Digital interface. USB hub. Actually has a microphone, so in case I want to operate voice. It's time and temperature. It's ambient temperature. If the temperature, the finals of my radio, will let me know how it's doing. And that's only on the surface. Inside, like I said, a lot of surge protection, fuse panels. I love power supply. The interface going from the USB to the radio. It's loaded inside the phone. And that's the only thing I got coming out going in here is one USB
To the computer.
to the computer.
And then you have your digital software,
I'm running FL Digi on the software
and then the field day
and the field day
log
login
on that.
on the other.
Very nice. This is A1MS kicking the power on.
Chris. Be sure we got the generator set up here, provided by the Rehoboth Baptist Association Disaster Relief Group. 20 kW generator. Definitely more than enough to power our 5 to 7 ham radio stations for field day. Be sure we got the load on. I'm going to start it on the other side. Be sure all the connections are on this side. All right, diesel power generator. Do a little preheat right here, and then fire it up.
Maybe one of these days we'll put a rotor on. Yeah. What's funny about it is